Hi guys, now today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to create a box using Photoshop. Now when you open your Photoshop software, first of all we have to go from the menu bar, then we click on file, then when you click on file you go to new. When you go to new, it gets you to your working paper place. Now where you gotta choose your working paper, then you choose international paper. The width and the height and the resolution is already set. Then you set, if you want to work with millimeter, it's okay, but I love working with centimeter. Then you click OK when you must have set everything. Then you click OK. It gets you your paper. Now like you all know, we don't work on our background layer. Now from your right hand side of your screen, you go to your layer board. If you don't have your layer board already, you just have to click on F7 from your keyboard, or you go to Windows and then you scroll down. You're gonna see your layer. You click on it, it's gonna get you another layer. Now we'll click down from here because I have my layer board already. Then I click create new layer. It's gonna get us another layer, which is layer 1. Now we look at our screen, we don't have our ruler guide, we don't have it here. Now what you do, first of all, you go to view from the menu bar. You click on view, or if you want to use the shortcut, you click Control R, which is the short formula for ruler. But let's use the menu bar. You click on view, then you scroll down, you get where your ruler is, you click on it. It's gonna get you your ruler your guides. It's gonna get it for you. Now first, if you're gonna create a box, you have to know the measurements, the width, the height, everything about the size, the measurements. You're gonna know it. Now it's always good, if you're working, if you want to create this kind of box, you have to get a ruler beside you so that you have to measure each path you want to create. But I don't have a box here, I don't have a ruler. We're gonna just work based on let's just want to give you the idea. Now let's assume the length of our box we want to create, it's 11 cm. Now first of all, you get your guide. Now let's keep at 1. Let's keep it at 1. Now you get another guide, you keep it at 11. Let's scroll down, you keep it at 11. Now from, when you create a box, this is the length of the box, and then when you want to fold it, it's not gonna be like this, because when you create a box you have to crease it with a creasing machine. Then you have to fold it to become a box. It's not gonna be a box here, it's just gonna be the idea, the sketches. It's only when you print it out on a paper, when you print it out wherever way you want to print it out, and then you do the necessary things, and then you're gonna fold it, it turns into a box. So that's what I'm gonna show you now. Now after you created these two guides, then you have to check the next measurement. But let's just keep it at let's keep this at 5.5, but I'm gonna keep it at 5.4, so I'll keep the next one beside it. Now we get another guide, then we keep it 1 cm, and let's 2 cm below it, then we place it there. Now you get the horizontal guide, then the vertical guide, let's assume it's let's keep it at 1.6. Let's keep it here. Then we get the next one, then we know where we're gonna keep it from the other side. Let's put it the same place, 1.6 here. 6.6. Yeah. Yep. So we are getting somewhere now. Okay, let's get another guide, and then we'll put it at 0.2. 0.2. Then the last one, you're gonna keep it here. 11 points. Yes, it's there. So now we've created these guides. All you have to do is go from the your toolbox anyway. Just get a marquee tool, because you're gonna use rectangular marquee tool. You get your marquee tool, then you use it and then drag. Use it to create a kind of rectangle here. You create a rectangle here. Then you go to your paint bucket. You go to your paint bucket, but I want us to use a gradient tool. Beside your paint bucket, you still have gradient tool. So you click on the gradient tool, you go up a bit, you're gonna see where your gradient tool is, your gradient color. Your gradient color. Then you click on it. You're gonna see different varieties of colors that we have here. Anyone you wanna pick, then you pick it up. Then you come here. You kind of drag it. If you want to drag it from left to right, if you want to drag it from the angles, anywhere you want to drag it, you're going to drag it, then it will apply the color automatically. Now, after applying the color, you just have to drop the gradient to your gradient color to just keep it there. Now, this this rectangle we created still has the highlight tool roaming around it. Then all you have to do is just click Alt and then you drag it to duplicate it. You just click Alt and then you drag it to duplicate it. Now we have two rectangles. Yes, we have two rectangles. I think we didn't get a measurement downstairs. We didn't get it clear, but we just have to drag this up a bit to be the same measurement. Now this is the same measurement. We just have to drag it up a bit. Now this is the same measurement, so that what you did at the top will still be the same at the down. Now you just have to click on Ctrl D for the highlight this thing to go out. Now you just have to get another layer. Then you get again the rectangular marquee tool. You have to place it here again beside the first one you created, or anywhere you want to start. Just this is the width. Then you just have to do the same thing again. You go to your gradient color, then choose the one you want. Let's just pick another color so that we can be able to differentiate between the two. So let's pick another color. You just click on it and then you drag it from the top to down, or anywhere from side to left. Then it has created another color there. Now we have to Alt and then drag it again. We have to click Alt and then we drag it again as to duplicate it. Now we have duplicated it, but first let's go back a bit. First, before you do this, before you duplicate it, now it's still just a rectangle, but what we have to do now is we have to go to edit. From the transformation or transform options, you click on perspective. Because this perspective is going to help us drag the two edge of this work we have created. That this thing that seems like a rectangle, it's going to help us to drag the two edges. Now you click on perspective. You use it, you place it on any side of the edge, then you can be able to drag it. Now you click enter, it's gonna go out. Now see what we've created, see how it is now. Then now you can be able to alt and then you drag it. You alt and drag it, then you place it down. You keep it down at the other one, then you alt and drag it again, because you're gonna create it 4 times, because we have 4 different sides of the box. Now you create it again, you drag it again, you take it to the other side of your box, you place it beside the other one. Then you have to go to transform again from edit, because it's not placed right here. You have to go to edit again. You go to edit from transform, you have to go down and then you click flip horizontal. You click flip horizontal, it's gonna rotate it. It's gonna rotate it so that it can be able to fit well. Now once you have rotated it, you have to drag alt, click alt, and then you drag it again. It's gonna create the next one, so you can be able to move it up to the next one. Yes, we have created the 4 sides of the width now. Now you click on Ctrl D to remove the highlights. You still have to do the same thing, but if you don't want to do it, you still have to do the same thing. Let me still show you. You get your rectangular marquee tool, you still do the same thing we did last here. This is just gonna be the up and down, but if you don't want to do it, you can still use the other ones you've created. You just have to rotate it and then place it the way it's supposed to be, and then you reduce the size, but that's gonna take our time. Let's just create a quick side this thing here. Then you just use your rectangular marquee tool, then go to your gradient color again, pick it up. Let's pick another color so that we're able to differentiate it. Let's pick another color, then we drag it. Now we've created another color. Then we have to do the same thing again. We have to go to edit from transform, we have to go to perspective again. It's almost the same thing we did. Then we can be able to just use it and drag the sides. Then it's gonna form this. Then you click enter for the sign to go out. Then you have to drag alt and then drag it again. Click alt and then you drag it again, because it's gonna be 2 up and down. Now you have to place it down. Then you do the same thing again we did last. You go to edit again. When you go to edit from transform, you have to go down again. This time you have to flip vertical. Then it's gonna rotate it. Now this is it. Then you just have to the center, because it's still white, you just have to give it color. Let's give it any color. Let's just get a rectangular marquee tool. We just have to give it any color we want. Let's just make the center so that we can be able to differentiate it when we want to, crease it. Use creasing machine on it. Now you go to your gradient again. Just give it another color. Let's just give it black and white. We have black and white here. Let's just give it black and white. Yes, we've given it black and white. Let's go back a bit. I think, yeah, we need to drop this. No, we just have to go back a bit. 1 minute. Okay, let's drop this. Then we have to create another layer for it. So when we must have created another layer for it, then we get the because we didn't want to work on the sides width layer, then we just have to create another layer for it. Then you use the rectangular marquee tool, you draw your rectangle or whatever it is. Then you just have to go to gradient color, pick your gradient color. Let's give it black and white. We pick the black and white. It's okay. Then we have to give it the color. We apply the color here. Yes, it's there now. Then you just have to click on Control D for this thing to go out. Now this is just the box. Now we still have so many things to do. If you want to design, if you want to kind of put words on it, you have to write something on it, you have to give the words different styles and different stuffs. This is how you're gonna, this is just the box. So if you want to do all that design and so many other things, we're gonna do it. But I think this is just the idea, this is just the box. Now the next thing you will do is just go to view, you go to view, then you click on clear guide, clear guide. So all these things gonna, all the guides and rulers gonna go out. So this is the box we've created, this is the box we created. Now you might not be able to see it well because the color we use, I think it's reflecting on the white background. Now let's just lock the background so that you can be able to see it. It's still not very much okay. So but this is just the sample, this is just how to create a box. Now when you want to when you print this out, if you want to crease it, you just have to crease the edges so that you can be able to fold the box, you can be able to fold it, and then it's gonna be a complete box. So thank you guys, I hope this video will help you guys on the long run. Wish you guys a happy viewing. See you. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tonielo AJ. I still have more stuffs to show you guys. See you guys.